Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a bachelor buy it on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. It's a new palette that just came out by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's now available at Ulta. It is not yet available on Sephora, at least the last time I checked it wasn't. It's $42 and it's in her same kind of packaging that she's done previously, that velvet packaging, which kind of stinks because they get filthy so fast. So I picked the palette up. This is the first look that I did with it, so you're actually seeing me use it for the very first time. It is extremely powdery, but I like the look that I got from it. I really wanted to go into the purples, however the outfit I'm wearing today, the colors just didn't work for it. So this is the actual palette, same kind of idea of what she's always done before. The only thing that's really different is that there are 7 shimmer shades on one side, on the top row, which is the bottom to you, and on the bottom row it's all matte colors. There are a couple of 2 shades that are in the bottom that do have a little bit of a sheen to them. They're very, very pretty. I will swatch the entire palette for you. I was pretty impressed with the way that this look turned out. I had no problem with blending the shadows out, and I had no problem with creating the look that I was looking for. I used several of the colors in the palette. I will continue to use this during this week. I'm going to show you some palettes that are, a lot of people are saying, are very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. First of all, I want to show you the Modern Renaissance palette next to this, completely different color scheme. So they're not anywhere near the same type of coloring. There is a, no, there's not. So totally different color scheme. Beautiful nonetheless, but completely different color scheme. So you don't have any worries that you're getting something very similar to this. I wanted to show you the Soft Glam palette next to it as well. These brushes that I get all the time, I never even use them, but then they fall all over the place. Anyway, so this is the Soft Glam palette with the Norvina palette. Completely different. And then I want to show you, this is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and then that's the Norvina palette. Just want to give you a good swatch of that, a good look at that. And I don't think there's really, Celestial's nothing like Twilight. There's really not. Angelic is much pinker or peachier than Wild Child, so really nothing that seems to be exactly the same at all. So there's those 2 palettes. And then I wanted to show you the Natasha Denona Lila palette. I think the Natasha Denona palette has the closest color scheme to the Norvina palette, and there's those 2 next to each other. But I really don't think, again, there's anything that's exactly the same. There's really not. The colors that I used on my eyes today were Wild Child right along my lash line, Rose Gold all over my lid, Love is what I have high up on my lid, Passion I have underneath in the corner of my eye and blown out under the eye, as well as Love under the eye, and then Eccentric is in between the 2 colors. So in between Love and Passion, I blended a little bit of Eccentric in, and Dreamer I have in my inner corner, and Base I have up high on my brow. So there's the colors right there. Let's go through each one and I'll swatch them quickly for you. Another palette that I was thinking of that has some of those purpley tones is the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette by Tarte. This actually has more purpley tones. The Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette has more purpley tones than the Norvina palette, which is supposed to have a lot of purples in it. But really nothing that stands out as to be exactly the same. Anyway, back to what I wanted to do. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the entire palette for you. I'm going to start with the bottom 7 and then we'll move up to the top. There's the first 4 colors. Well, I did it out of order. This is Base, Soul, Incense, and Love. There's the next 3. These are all the mattes in the palette. 1, 2. And the colors here are Volatile, Eccentric, and Passion. All of these beautiful shimmer shades. There's those 4 colors right there. There's those shimmer shades. Go on like butter. And we have Dreamer, Summer, Wild Child, the pinky color, and Rose Gold. There's the next three colors. And these three colors are Celestial, Dazzling, and Drama. There's the entire palette. Very, very pigmented, very buttery, very shiny shimmer shades. Just beautiful. I'm really impressed with the palette. For $42, I feel like you're getting a nice array of colors. There have been a lot of comments saying this is supposed to be a purple palette and you really only have a couple purple colors. Really, you have three purple colors. Soul's got a bluish purple base. Celestial's like a true lavender shimmer, and Drama's like an eggplant shimmer. But they're very, very pretty, and you don't want to just have everything purple. How are you ever going to, it's not practical to wear on an everyday basis. I will comment down below because I will use it this week, and I'll let you know what I've thought, especially of using that Soul color, which a lot of people are complaining that it's difficult to use because you can look like you've got a bruise. I wish she would change the type of fabric that she uses on her palettes, just because they look pretty when you first get them, and very shortly that's what they look like, all beat up and filthy. And my Modern Renaissance looks horrible. It's so beat up looking and filthy. I mean, it's a great idea, but in practicality, they get dusty if you leave them out, and they pick up every single thing. My whole corner of it looks all dingy and gross, and I don't like that at all. I mean, it's a beautiful purple color. Why does it have to be velvet? I mean, come on. At this point, we should know that the velvet's terrible. But I think that this is a definite buy it. Sorry for me sounding a little I have a summer cold, unfortunately, and I really wanted to get this video up for you guys, so I'm sorry that I sound so nasally, but I'll get better quickly. I'm going to zoom you in quickly, just go over the color scheme again that I've done on my eyes for this look. So I have high up here on this area is Love. Next I have just below that I have Eccentric. In the corner I've got Passion. All over the lid I have Rose Gold. Right along my lash line I've got Wild Child. Under my eye I have Love, and then above that, really high against the lash line, I have Passion. For my brow bone highlight I've got Base, and then in my inner corner I have Dreamer. And that's the entire look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you've had a chance to see my grandchildren do my makeup. That was a lot of fun. If you haven't, I'll link that video down below. It was a really fun video. They're gone right now, so I'm back to doing my normal routine, but it was a great time while they were here. I say Norvina Palette, buy it. I love it. I love it so far. I say swatch it if you haven't already. It's already out in stores at Ulta, and that's why I wanted to get this video up for you. If you enjoyed the video, learned anything, please give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And until next time, have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.